Hi there, everyone! It is Joyful Journey VR here, and we are back with another motivational long form video for today. And I want to let you know something today. Today, I want to be talking about how God is not finished yet. Okay, we just want to talk about how God is not finished yet. Let me explain. So basically, what I mean by God is not finished yet, I know you're asking, hey Kamarian or Joe for Journey VR, what do you mean by God is not finished yet? When I mean by God is not finished yet, I'm basically saying how God is not finished using you, or how He's not finished blessing you or giving you miracles. I know it's like now I understand that life seems hard and it seems rough and stuff like that, but I got to remind you and let you know that today God God's not finished. Just because your pain looks like it's overtaking you and it feel like you're finna give up, doesn't mean God is done. Okay, that's only God telling you, "Hey, I'm getting ready to." No, no matter of fact, let me change it. That's only the devil sending you that pain because he knows that God has something bigger for you around the corner. If you think about it, Satan um, would most likely send you to disasters to try to make you give up days or weeks, maybe hours before your blessing even gets there. What are you saying, Kamarion? The devil will will always try to make you give up before you get the same thing the thing that you was praying for, or the thing that God's been trying to bless you with for the half past month or so. Hey, I'm a man that already just knows about what happens because I've seen it before. Literally, we went through pain. I went through pains before, and like a week later, I seen the biggest blessings I can ever see in possible life. Like, I mean, hey, what are we talking about here? You know. So come on, if God's not finished yet, why do I go through these things? Like I said, Satan is putting you through these things was because he wants you to give up before you get the blessing. Now, let me touch down on this topic and let me remind you that God's silence is not his absence. Okay, God is not absent in your life. He's present and always and forever will be. So let's stop getting his silence confused that he's absent. Let's just stop saying when God's quiet, oh, I'm not there. I'm still there, but my mouth is just closed because I want to see how you react. Because sometimes, because if you look at the story of Job, if we really take a close look at the story of Job, Job went through some enormous things just to help God prove a point to Satan. Like, it's literally crazy because if you think about it, the whole story goes like this: Job, a wealthy, rich, awesome, amazing man. God and Satan having this conversation. Hey, God says to Satan, "Hey, this look at my son. He's doing well." Oh, Satan says, "Oh yeah, we see that. Because you gave him this." Okay, so God gave Satan permission to attack him, and that's exactly what Satan does. But despite all the things that Job went to, throw Job, keyword remained it, keyword faithful. He did, despite what Job was going through, Job did not give up on God because he knew for a fact, even if this stuff get taken away from me, I know for a fact that my God is going to bless me with something bigger, greater, and better than what I already got. So Job was not in a state of worry. Job was in a state of, I know he ain't finished blessing me, even if I'm going through pain by Satan. Catch it. Let me just remind y'all of something. Y'all keep thinking that, hey, I'm going through my problems and pains. That must mean God is finished with me. Let's stop getting in that story of doubt and let's start putting on a jacket of faith and be like, hey, it's only God being silent because he's only trying to see how am I going to react? Am I going to blame him for my problems and pain? Or am I going to know that it's not him but have faith in him that he can bring me out of this? Because when I mean by God is not finished, she's only waiting for you to have faith in him so he can start stepping in and going through. Can we catch that real quick? Can we literally catch? Can we please catch that for a minute? Cause I literally seen people that told me, hey, God hasn't showed up, or God this, God that. I understand you're going through the biggest amount of pain, but you at least have to still give God chances. Because I told one of my friends before, I'm not gonna shout them out in this video, but I told one of my friends before, I said he may not show up when you want to, but he's always on time. Which means your problem may lie here. And let's hypothetically say that you want to end your life here at this point. God may not show up here, but right here when you're real close, God shows up. What does that mean? What does that mean? That means God just showed up on time before you did something that was going to take you out of here for good. I'm gonna say it again. He may not show up when you want to, but he's always on time. Our timing is not God's timing. We want him to show up within a day/a week. He's going to show up when he knows it's the right time to show up and show out for you. Because I understand that you've been crying tears lately. It's okay, because since you're one of God's chosen one, God said, cry if you need to. All you got to do is shed a tear and I got you. Let me just remind you again. God ain't finished yet. Because the Bible even says that grace and mercy shall follow you all the days of your life. And if I'm saying something, don't you think he's grace and mercy? Because he follows me everywhere I go every day, and he's always protecting me. Like every time somebody says something bad is going to happen to me, even if nothing bad happens to me, I always tell them, hey, I'm covered by the blood of Jesus, which means with him, they can't harm me nor hurt me, even if they try to. Okay. I'm gonna do a part 2 on this, because I don't want to make it a series, but I'm gonna do a part 2 on this, because I'm telling you, God is just, I can't even explain it, how good God is. Because I've seen people go through pains and traumas, but the thing is, are you actually going to let that stop you from knowing who your God really is? Because last time I checked, his word said that what man said doesn't matter. It's what I say that comes to pass. What man says doesn't matter, but what God says always comes to pass. So the doctor may have described you with a diagnosis saying you ain't gonna live for 1 month, but I know for a fact that God ain't finished working with you, which means if I know God, I know you gonna live longer than a month, because that's what they said. That's what they machine said. But I know exactly what my Father up in heaven said. Catch it. So I might do a part 2 on this. Hey, y'all. God is just so good. So catch that. Love y'all. Have a nice day. God bless you.